All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Hopefully well. We're back. We're playing Ace Combat. Have I streamed Ace Combat in the last? No. For Ace Combat, only people who just haven't been around, whatever. I'm on the tail end of COVID, so I feel good. I sound like this. It is what it is. Anyway, hello. I really do feel good today, but I've learned over this last week that feeling good at the start of stream does not mean I'm gonna feel good halfway into the stream or at the end of stream or whatever. So we'll see how this one goes. Because they've really varied. They really, like, some days, perfectly fine. Some days I feel like death by the end of the 3 hours. We'll see what happens. Anyway, we have a little bit of Ace Combat 5 left for the 100%, for the true 100%. Medals and all this time. Where's my, there it is. I pictured Garfield dancing. Yes, maybe, I don't know. Maybe, solid maybe. Garfield brain rot is real. It can hurt you. So with where we're at, we have, oh, I didn't load the save file. Hold on. I forget that's a thing somehow. After all this Ace Combat 5, still forget. There. We have all the medals except this one. This one is getting S rank on all expert difficulty levels. Now, as far as that goes, we have quite literally, I need to turn my camera off for full effect, 2 remaining. We have these 2. These are the 2 missions we need to do before we are forever free from the Ace Combat 5 100%. And then we need to do all the S ranks on Ace Combat 0, which is basically the same game, but we'll get there when we get there. We'll be free of Ace Combat 5. That is the important part. The part to focus on here.
Captain, which plane should I use?
I believe... Hold on. Actually, there's a long intro to this. I forget. Right. I believe that this is a score-based mission, and I am right. 13,000 points before entering the tunnel, and we will be good. At least 0 auto-loads memory card data. Does it? Is that maybe why I forget still? Because we did so much 0 before I came back to this. The PSP ones, it alternates with handheld and home console from this point on. Yeah, it legitimately I had to think for a second. It does legitimately alternate. So after this, it's X, and then 6, and then X2, join Assault, and then Assault Horizon. And then it's 3D, or what's the Assault Horizon Legacy, and then a 7. So it starts to alternate between handheld and home console after this.
Let us sing that song too. We're going with you. So are we.
Can't wait to see you play X on Ace difficulty. It can't be that bad. Surely. People have been kind of hyping it up recently. So it's a little worrying, but I don't think it can be that bad, right? Hold on. The best AWACS in the franchise is coming in here. in just a second. I want to make sure I don't talk over him.
This is the Yuktobanian 172nd Fighter Bomber Squadron. We love that song too. We brought an AWACS with us.
Beautiful voice. This is Alex. Okanieva. That would mean Sky Eye in your languages. We got a message from your boss. I'll catch you then.
La 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 la.
Just docked with the last cargo shipment from the mass driver. It may be fully operational soon. The Andromeda is tracked
It's
down and
so
transmission
brutal. There's no way.
still coming from
There's no way it can be that bad.
I'll be briefing
Dude, I did Ace Combat 3. All the I have S rank brain rot, apparently. All the
still left in both Osea and Yuktobania.
hold on. Routes on hard mode.
Tactical nuke in exchange.
After that,
The more powerful V2 from them.
I doubt anything in the series is as bad.
Fighter jets.
I also did air combat on hard without save scumming it to not have to restart the entire game.
Mechanical parts
We did it legit.
enemy facility. Let's ask the ground forces to retrieve them later.
As the commander-in-chief of the Ocean Army, I hereby order all units to lower the
With A rank? No, we didn't do rank on 3. There was not, or there's no,
Alright, there it is. Lock, load, and
what's
stand by.
reason to? It's made many veteran fans quit. Yeah. I think they're just a bunch of babies. That's what I think. Can't be that bad. Can't be that bad. Oh god. That's not gonna kill it.
The advancing Osean and Yuktobanian forces gathered in the industrial sector.
Couldn't get my target to switch. I don't know why.
Is caught up in the flames of war.
Or was I? I was working, just not streaming. Because I keep making myself worse by streaming. So I gave it a day. Today I legit, I've had no pain today, which is a good sign.
Just shoot down that lead blade and it'll be all over. They'll learn soon enough.
Like I've got a little nasal congestion. I had some coughing, probably the most coughing I've had this morning, but I took some Mucinex. That's chilled out.
Air units, can you hear me?
Actually, the Mucinex would have worn off by now, so maybe it just,
Weapons down there.
like I was already past it in general. I don't know. Maybe I just took it at like the perfect time where I just placeboed it.
The guys that allied with the villains are fighting at each other. Look at them. Like a bunch of dogs from hell.
I got that max strength Mucinex. Works real good, only lasts like 4 hours though.
Dragged us all into this. The war dog ghosts. The ghosts of Rosgreaves.
That's me.
Ghosts of Rosgreaves. Yeah, let's get them. Get those
Yup.
bastards.
Missile evaded. Fox 2.
Oh god.
The ground force is being delayed by a defensive line of pillboxes. They need some close air support bombing. This is Okanieva. Listen up, everyone in the choir. The enemies are all going after Rosgreaves.
Jesus. Fuck. The Aurora for use in free mission. I was under the impression that was for the Western release. Is that wrong?
Our reinforcement has been cut off by the Assault's attacks. Is the control facility destroyed?
Okay, landing station.
Oh god.
Take the facility from
Oh, he's in the ground.
First Airborne Battalion has captured the roof of the control facility.
Makes a decent laxative though.
Fox 2.
Mucinex has like a lot of common side effects, weirdly. Because it's not like a crazy, what's it, drug? Like the medicine isn't anything wild. It literally just is to like, what's it? Thin the mucus and stuff in like your throat, lungs, etc. But it has a shit ton of side effects listed on it as common. Which common is like between 1 and 10% of people who take it will experience it. I think it's 1 in 10%, something like that.
Enemy position silenced. Charge.
Common as in it's common.
Let's go.
According to the sources close to the president, the Rosgrees consist of 4.
Who's this plane?
One of the pilots is reportedly a female, but we haven't been able to confirm this yet.
I need these points. That fucking giant weapon, whatever it is, the soul brain, that shit is so loud.
That's a big tunnel. All right, we're opening the tunnel
It's a big tunnel that I am so far away from. So incredibly far away from right now.
Ground forces from both armies are advancing together. A scene unimaginable just a
Oh,
while
come
ago.
on. Okay, this is embarrassing. There we go.
Of the tunnel as well.
See, I know what I'm doing. Jesus.
All aircraft begin operation. Fly into the tunnel.
First time you got it? It's the first time I've gotten sick from it. I've carried it before, but I've always been, what's it? Like totally asymptomatic to it.
Nice working with you.
But it's my first time like actually getting sick from it.
We'll save the introductions for later. Let's finish the mission.
I think it's the 3rd time that I've carried it though, like picked it up. And I mean, that's even just what I know of from getting tested when I wasn't sick, which is not the most common scenario, as you might imagine.
Don't try anything risky. Fly straight ahead.
Uh-huh. Doing that.
Stay off course and we're done for. Enemy plane flying in from the rear. It's Hamilton. Damn, he is good.
You aren't getting away, war dog. You're going to fly straight to your deaths.
This is Heartbreak 1. I'm right in front of you guys, kid.
You're alive, Bartlett.
You know,
First time put me out for a good week. I've had it for almost a week, but I haven't been like, wow.
Terrified both sides into ending.
I was gonna say I haven't been like taken out by it, but
is that you can't tell the difference.
I've had to take a lot of breaks
It's not your friend.
while working like throughout the day with it. I just need a lot more like moments to kind of chill than usual because it catches up to you.
I know you can do it, Captain.
And I'm also just a bit of a psycho when I'm sick and I don't like laying in bed and doing nothing. So I don't.
Target neutralized.
This is Heartbreak 1. I destroyed
So
the system.
to be fair,
This is Archer.
if I were a more normal person, I probably would have laid in bed for at least a few days.
Fly head on at full speed, all right? Brake right on the count of 3.
But I had oh man, one of my buddies got it and was bedridden for like 3 weeks. This was back probably in like 2021 or 2. He got it and was actually out for like weeks. Like that shit fucked him up.
Push it up, or we're not gonna make it. The enemy planes that came in after Bartlett are still in the tunnel.
There we go. That's why I had the laser ready. I was waiting for that. I needed to get over the 15K mark for the S rank.
This is just insane from start to finish.
I should slow my ass down a little bit. What am I doing? Getting carried away is what I was doing. My sense of smell is still kind of screwy. My sense of smell and taste have been fine.
Hit by a ricocheting plane.
I think the Solg is just not supposed to be that loud.
Emergency transmission from Central.
Call me crazy, I think that something went wrong in like the audio mix and it's playing way louder than it's supposed to. Cause like I get that you want it to be loud, but it's like blowing out the audio system. Kind of loud. It's not just, you know, more loud than normal. It's like, who the fuck made it this loud? It's actually insane. Hold on.
Captain, we're launching with this formation then?
The next one I think is just time. No, the next one is score based. I keep thinking it's time. Doesn't really matter. We've done this one a few times now, and as long as you just hit everything with a laser, free rank right here. It's hard as balls on Ace. There's no way. There's no way it's that bad.
Good luck out there, Rosgrease.
Oh, X is the one in... I was trying to... He said good story, and I was like, which one is X? What is X story-wise again? I remember.
To the target area. The later you get there, the less time you'll have to attack the Soul.
I remember.
The Soul will be
I only
sent
ever
to
saw, like,
vulnerable
one of
altitude
the...
in 5
Well,
minutes.
I only ever got to fly one of the, like, fictional planes for X.
Have to get to the Solg.
It's just the only one I ever unlocked, like, during my quick run-through for the video.
Please.
Blaze.
Roger. Dispersing to engage at will.
I do remember the missions being good. Maybe not as good as Joint Assault missions. I'm so sorry. I can't help myself. I really can't. That could genuinely be true. I don't remember. Just any time that I get to be like, oh, but Joint Assault though, that's the peak right there. I take it. I can't help but
4 minutes.
poke the Ace Combat Reddit / Discord community by saying it. I'm surprised you liked it. I thought it was fine. Like, I didn't love it, but I was like, yeah, this has good stuff.
These fighters are definitely the Rosgrease.
I was surprised that so many people
Blaze.
so heavily dislike it.
Organ Nieva to the coast of Rosgrease. New enemy planes on the radar.
You said X was the hardest in the review when you played it. Did I? I don't recall. Did I actually? I can see myself saying that. Probably mostly because of just like the bosses and stuff. I remember the bosses being tough.
My heart's racing. My whole body's shaking. Keep going. Our mission is clear.
Then again, on normal, it's hard to judge, right?
Don't fight by yourself.
Because like one-shot missiles and everything make it so different.
Enemy planes on your 6.
Dude, what I'm worried about, legitimately, has anyone here played, like legit, I'm not bullshitting. Has anyone here played through Assault Horizon on Ace mode? Like front to back? I'm kind of worried about that being really, really hard. Because the changes to the damage system in Assault Horizon made that like, I remember Assault Horizon as being the game that I died the most in during my, like, review playthrough for Ace Combat.
I can't wait to see.
And it was, like, near the tail end, right? It's, like, the third to last in release order.
Continue to rise now and forever.
So, it's not like, you know, I was still getting used to the games or anything at that point. It's just, I remember dying in Assault Horizon a lot because of the way they changed the damage system.
My birthday's coming up next week.
Because they changed it to have, like, regenerating health.
Aren't you glad you're
but the damage was still like normal, and the health regen was so slow. But that game is fast. That game is fast. Bet your ass I played it. Is it hard?
Captain, I want to thank you.
Captain Snow?
Go through the center tunnel? There's no point.
Now know how my men felt.
There's no point. We can just do what we always do right here at the end.
I vowed to myself that I would never lose another flight lead. And that's what's kept me flying up to now. So please, please, Blaze.
Missions like the AC-130 were the AC-130 mission was hard? Oh no. Dude, if missions outside of the just the normal like jet missions are hard, that's gonna make it so much worse. Like if I get stuck on one of the Apache missions, it's because like the thing with all of Assault Horizon's gimmick missions is they're all fun for like 5 minutes. And then once you've hit like the 5-minute mark, you want to go back to flying a plane. At least that's how I was. Like I would always have a ton of fun for like 5 minutes and then I was done. Then I wanted to go back to doing the other thing. And the Apache missions were the real offenders there because those were pretty long.
The Sulk has fallen to an altitude low enough for you to attack. I know you can do this. Destroy it.
We gotta stop that thing, Grim.
I know. Captain Nagase.
I always actually enjoyed the Apache. A lot of people said that.
Let's go!
I felt like those were the ones where I felt the same way, where I was like, this is really fun for like 5 minutes. Like 20 minutes is too much though. I don't have fun doing this for 20 minutes. I like doing it for 5 minutes.
That's bad news. This will be tough.
We have to aim through that.
And now it's just a big steel rod. Just like that. So good. So good. Oh, you have to shoot the enemy missiles that are aiming at the AC-130. Oh, because there's no health regen on that mission. Oh no. Okay, so maybe Assault Horizon will be a hard ace playthrough. And that's the game. Everyone. Oh, no final cutscene. Not like I was gonna play the whole thing anyway, but let me save real quick and then we'll go look at the glorious, magnificent metal screen. Wait for it. Oh. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? That's nice. That's nice. And now I think it would be about the appropriate time to throw me into a mental institution. But we don't have time for that, chat. Because instead, hold on, slight delay. We go straight into the next one. Menstall, you heard what I said. And I meant it. Lethal Skies Elite Pilot. No, I have not. Lethal Skies Elite Pilot Team SW. I haven't even... no one has brought this one up before. Vincenzo, what have you brought into this discussion? Chat, I'm gonna pull over the wiki page for this game, okay? Because you know me, I immediately had to go and look it up. Allow me to pull over the Wikipedia page and show you all the glorious information out there about this game. This is it. This is it. 3 different publishers, 1 for each region. Oh boy. Oh boy. There's like a YouTube long play that's like an hour long. Lethal Skies 2 is known for being pretty brutal. Bro, I went to open the link. Oh, does red? Wait. Really? These red links are all... No, this isn't right. Okay, this just hasn't been linked properly, because I know there's an Ace Combat Wikipedia page. I've seen it. It's extensive. I didn't know that all the red links meant that it was dead. Like, there's just no page for this. So the second game doesn't even have a Wikipedia page compared to this one. Hold on. Now I feel like obligated to pull up gameplay and see. Oh, this looks pretty... Actually, hold on. Hold on. This doesn't... I saw a tiny bit of gameplay before I pulled it over. I'm sorry, I cheated. I looked. This doesn't look so bad. It looks very Ace Combat, to be fair. But like, it really... This doesn't look so bad. That missile warning would drive me nuts. That is so loud. Whoa, what the fuck was that thing? That missile. I want that missile. The link is just wrong. Okay, so there's just a ton of dead links there that do have...
I know him. It's
like,
gonna take a while.
an actual,
Years ago.
It's the game. Hold on, what was this one
There are
called?
3 kind of aces.
Oh. Could you, Pixie... Shush. Shush. I didn't realize that's who was talking. Or maybe if I just open another menu, it'll stop him. Hold on, what was it called? Lethal Skies Elite Pilot Team SW. For the PS2. Oh god. Oh, is this how it feels when chat is watching the stream? I got super worried that he was gonna crash into something there. He actually kind of scared the shit out of me. This doesn't look bad for a game that has no Wikipedia page. Dude, that's sweet. Oh, that missile is so cool. Why doesn't Ace Combat have one of those? Huh? Why doesn't Ace Combat have one of those where just anything on the screen, you fire it off, it splits into like 8 smaller missiles that just scatter evenly? That shit looks awesome. That one missile specifically looks fucking awesome. Merv. Why don't we got some of that? AC3 has the Merv. It sucks though. Damn it. I don't even remember that being a thing in there. Did I just somehow never use it? What do you mean it has the Merv? What are you talking about? This can't be true. Okay. Back to AC0. Finally, first of all. AC5 fully actually done. Right, we need gun kills, and then we need these 3. We need to focus on these pretty much. Like these 3, these are the mission rank ones. Normal, hard, expert, respectively. And along the way, the gun kills will probably just happen from playing that many missions. So I don't think we really need to like go out of our way for it. If I somehow manage to get the other 3 first, then gun ground targets. Do ground targets count for the gun challenge? I forgot about this. Okay, yeah, this is gonna be the same thing that happened with AC5. We never played on normal, just normally. We never played on normal normally. Look at me go. We never played on normal doing the first like run-throughs. So we have no S ranks to start with on normal.
A major squadron of Belkin bombers.
Does it specify only air targets? No, but I thought like it's weird that I don't have it. So I almost wondered if it's just because ground targets don't count. I think it's aircraft only. It would just be weird to me to not have it if ground targets did count, is what I mean. This will take longer than 5. Just to do the mission S ranks, yes. Yes, it will. Oh, right. Hold on. Haven't even unlocked all the planes and stuff. I know. That's what I was just realizing. Man, you know what these games really need? Let me tell you what these games really need. Desperately. And I know that we get it eventually, but like spending so much time in especially 5 and 0, we need a way to buy things outside of just the campaign menus. That's what we really need here. We need a way to access this buy menu without loading into the campaign save. Desperately. For the love of God, I'm begging you. Let me have this. God, shit's so expensive in this game too. Like even just this last line of planes that I haven't bought. Good Lord, this is all so expensive. Woo. All right. Well, let's get into free mission and get some S ranks on normal mode. Like immediately after 0. Is X the first one to do it? 0 economy go burr. Dude, I'm telling you, if 5 wasn't being like if 5's economy in quotes wasn't being held back by the leveling system taking so long to grind out, I would be giving 0 such a hard time for its economy. I'm kind of giving it a hard time. I would be giving it a much harder time over its economy than I currently am. But no, I had to grind stuff in 5 too. Are there mods for this game? Maybe? Chat, are there mods? Is there much of a modding scene around 0? I do kind of get the vibe that the majority of Ace Combat's modding scene is probably on 7 right now. Especially because it's native to PC, so it's just easier.
It's starting to come down. This is Base Command. Guess all you boys managed to get up. Column 1, Column 2, maintain present course. This is Column 2, roger that. Bearing 315, Falcon bombers approaching. Nobody wants to bail out into
Oh,
a device.
hold on. Helicopters do not count, and enemies destroyed by your wingman do not count. So ground targets should count? Alright. Seeing some type of retexture, but that's about it. Okay. Yeah, I definitely would think that, that it's mostly on 7 nowadays. still so weird to me that I can just... Like, I've never been able to get 5 to work properly on the modern branch of PCSX2. But then 0, I'm just like, yeah, let me swap over, and here we are. Just like that. 0 works great. I still have no idea why it's working like that for me, but here we are. Oh, I probably should have pulled up requirements and such, right? Probably doesn't matter all that much. Just shoot everything, right? Do it real fast. Although I guess... Chat, didn't someone say they're all score-based in this game? Correct me if I'm wrong. So it's not gonna... Or it might not be like 5, where I just have to know whether I'm shooting everything or shooting only the targets. There are some time-based ones. Okay. Then I will pull up a list and be checking. Oops, come on. Stay locked onto him. Oh, except for annihilation missions, which are time-based. That's an easy way to remember it. Don't hit me. I don't think he needs to, but I shot 2. Come here. Okay. Are aces new game plus only? It depends on the ace. Some of them can appear on a first run. I would say, at least from just looking through the lists and stuff while trying to get all the aces originally, it does seem like most of them are new game plus only. But there's a solid handful of them that can appear on a first run. F-35 only entered production 11 years after this game is set. Well, not in Strange Reel, of course. In Strange Reel, it was already made. Yes, that's definitely the reason. X is the only game where every ace can show up on a first playthrough. Is that true? I thought when we did 4, we were able to get all the aces on the first run. I don't think I did, but I thought it was possible to. Was I just wrong?
Thanks to you, Belka's attack on Valais Air Base has failed. Your efforts will not go unrewarded. Your actions may well decide who wins the Balkan War. I, for one, will be counting on you.
4 is new game plus only. Yeah, I'm just remembering wrong then. 1 S rank down. How many to go? Oh, God. I shouldn't have asked, actually. I think it'll be a lot easier to stomach if we go across rather than... If we go horizontally rather than vertically, right? I think that'll make this a lot easier rather than doing like the same 3 mission 3 times in a row before moving on. I think this will make it a lot easier to tolerate.
We must regain control over Route 171, which runs through Arlen, to secure a transit route for our ground troops. There are bridges along this route.
Out of 18 times 3 plus 1.
Guarded by the Belkan Armored Corps.
So...
Securing this route is critical to Ustio's attack on the Belkan forces.
I can do math. 55
Destroy the Belkan ground
per
route,
difficulty.
blocking passage along this
Fuck.
route, and secure the supply
What?
between our forces and the Osean
Oh
Army.
my god. 220. This is fine. This is fine. I think in 220 missions, I could probably shoot 50 things with machine guns. I think that's fair. What the fuck?
Tom 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
Why? Why? Chat, why are we still here? I'll fully transition by the time we finish this game. Oh no. No, don't say that. It can't take that long. That's too long. It'll be fine. If we just don't think about it, right? If we just celebrate, what's it? If we just celebrate every S rank along the way, and we don't think about how many are left, it'll be so easy.
Along the highway. Commence the operation.
It'll be so easy.
Keep an eye on us up there, AWACS.
This is giving me flashbacks to when we were talking about
Ground forces are blocking off
me like importing games from Japan to play for videos and streams and stuff that are only in Japanese. Like, we're not talking like Ace Combat 3 import, right? We're talking like games that don't have fan translations and are only in Japanese. And I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm at like an N5 comprehension level, which is not enough, but you know, people say that once you're at like N3, you'll be pretty good to go. And then I went and looked at like how long it'll take to go from N5 to N3. And the answer I got was like, it'll take like 9 months to go from N5 to N4. And then it will take like another 12 to 15 months to go from N4 to N3. And I was like, yeah, we'll be fine. We'll get there. Definitely. We just don't, you know, you just have to keep her going and not think about it. And it makes it a lot easier. Oh no, I did want cockpit. Looks cooler. Wow, that's a lot of health for a tent. It's a lot of health for a truck, too. Oh, fuck. Are my messages delayed on your end? No, I get messages right away. But like, stream going to YouTube takes a few seconds. And then stream going from YouTube to you takes a few seconds. And then who knows when I read what as I have time to look over. So it's just kind of all over the place. Oh, come on, Quam. You got this. That Quam is still flying. It's not going to hit him, but it's doing its best. I think this is a great time for a classy gun kill, personally.
Enemy aircraft down. Radar lock. Preparing to disengage.
The F-35 and the CFA 44 are kind of similar. Funny enough. What do you mean funny enough? What do you mean by that?
Enemy armored vehicle destroyed.
Be able to become an ace pilot in Strange Reel instantly, no training required. I feel like I'm already at that point in the 100% journey, right? Surely. I only nosedive a plane on occasion. It barely ever happens anymore.
The operation is proceeding smoothly. Eliminate the
Definitely barely. Don't even have a super plane to make things easier. No, they're making me work for it here, dude. They're really making me work for it here. Granted, I could have bought one a while ago if I had just gone straight for that, but like building my way up and getting everything along the way, yeah, they make you work for it here. For sure. Oh, look at that beauty shot. That's why we love Quams. So yeah, as long as it's not in an annihilation mission, we can kind of just chill, and as long as I shoot everything, we're good, right? Oh. Especially the normal run is going to be pretty chill. It's not going to be all that stressful doing the S ranks on normal on 0. Okay, the title did, like, the change carried across. Mission 10 is time-based at least. Yeah, I don't remember where all the annihilation missions are. But I mean, when we get there, it's just a matter of finding the best way to do it. Get that score real fast. I got my eye out. Don't you worry about it. Hello? There we go. Tanks only take 1 missile, which is one of the greatest changes from 5 to 0. After grinding so much 5 again, it's great to be able to one-shot a tank. I missed that. Boosh, boosh. Where's that green target? Oh, there it is. Can never be too safe.
Operation complete. Now the Allied forces can secure a military transport route. Well done, GOM team. Looks like luck was on your side.
Forgot that it was 1 and 4 as well. They really changed it for 5 and then went, no, this isn't good. Went back. Seven has the worst S rank system? Why? Well, how does 7's work?
The mission was a success. Passage along Route 171 has been secured. Thanks to you, Boostio will now be able to launch a counterattack.
Time and score based? I mean, that's just a normal S rank system. Has a time limit and a score goal. Yeah, that's normal for a ranking system in a game. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, it's time and score together. I would say that's a better system, personally. Because here, like, the way that I, for almost every mission in the game, can be like, yeah, it's all right, guys. We can just chill. I don't really need to be, like, flying incredibly. As long as I don't get shot down and I just shoot everything, like, I get S rank. In my opinion, personally, and I have a similar feeling with Armored Core's early rank systems and stuff like that, too. I think that is a poor way to grade you. Because I feel like when I think of how a ranking system like this should function, it should feel like it's accurately measuring the skill of the player, right? Maybe part of this is coming from the sheer amount of Devil May Cry I've played, admittedly. But having like a combined, what's it?
The time has come for your skills to be tested.
Combined ranking of like how quickly you do it and how well you do it rather than just one or the other is better, if you ask me. Faceless Soldier S rank is dog shit. Pipeline Destruction and Faceless Soldier. There's no way. Pipeline Destruction? That can't... Oh. Never mind. Isn't that the one with the fog? Not the fog. Like the big dust storm bit at the end? That's probably what fucks it up, right? I would have to assume that's what makes that one hard. Sandstorm, yeah. Because at first I'm like, man, there's just... That can't be a hard one. It just targets everywhere. But then I remembered the second bit.
It was the grand stage where we pilots performed. We were all on an equal footing, fighting under the same conditions. No affiliations or ranks to hinder us. Aces from every nation.
In a very, very strict time limit. I mean, yeah, you have to have, like, what's it called? You have to have, like, a...
To survive.
Why can I not think of the way to describe it? You need to have a good criteria for every mission for a system like that to work. Because if you get a mission where the S rank requirements are, like, poorly tuned, it's going to be infuriating.
Enemies on radar. Exercise caution.
But when those systems are working properly, they're way better, in my opinion. It says penetrate in this mission way too much for it to not be funny, does he? Sure. Hold on, my gun kill for the mission. Think about it, chat. If I get one gun kill every mission, then by the end of normal difficulty, we'll have the medal. It's just that easy. It's just that easy. As long as I go out of my way to get one clean gun kill on another plane, we're cooking. You fucking bitch. That guy's not escaping. The yellow right there, he's not escaping. Absolutely not. But that's, I gave, sorry, with the S rank thing, I forgot to wrap back around. I gave Armored Core a lot of shit, early gen Armored Core, for its rank system too, doing those S ranks. Just because, like, there, it was literally based on how little costs you had and nothing else for the earlier games, like the Gen 3 games. So all I had to do was load up in like the tankiest build possible and use energy weapons so that I had no ammo costs. And I would get the S rank on like 9 out of 10 missions just by doing that. Just load up on a big ass tank build and play the most casual run of the mission ever, and you get rewarded for it. You see my fish bed versus rim fact? I did see it. I did see it. I think more people should hop on the fish bed versus rim faxi movement. Join us. I'm gonna vote Infinity, so you have to find a way to play it. Well, whenever there is a way, I'll play it. I would have played it if there was any possible way to do so. It's just that currently there's legitimately not. Until someone like makes a modded server that works, there's just no way. Electricity still costs money to produce, but it's coming from the generator inside of your AC, so like, we already paid to build the generator. It's just doing its thing in there, as it does.
Time to hunt some wild dogs. Down 'em all. Roger.
It was pretty funny. It made me wish that I had the, what's it called? Made me wish that I had the RCL when I did it. Dude. I think that Gen 6 ACs use fuel. Do we know if the old Gen ACs do? Because they very well could, like, lore-wise, but we just don't see it in the game because old game. I don't think it's ever really mentioned in-game that they use fuel. They could, though. I think Gen 4, or the, what's it, the Next, I think that they do as well. Because I think in, like, the Ace Combat, in the Armored Core 4, like, intro scene, like, the intro movie before you even play the game, I think that you see fuel, like, spill out of one when it gets, stabbed. So maybe it should cost something. Oh, that's right. 5 only has... Oh, I was remembering the 0 boss where I didn't have something, but no, you're right. I did have RCL. Was I just not using it? Make a PC port while you're at it, too? No. Just learn how to use RPCS 3. It's great. It's a good emulator. It's actually a pretty fantastic emulator at this point. Everyone right now is still so, like, focused on, what's it called? On Shad, the new PS4 emulator that is actually, like, making progress on Bloodborne and talking about how impressive that is. I don't think any of us are talking about just how impressive it is that, like, God of War 3 is a game you can play through an emulator. I don't think we give that enough credit. Granted, it runs like shit unless you have, like, a high-end PC right now, but it works. Demon's Souls works on, like, even the most potato build on RPCS 3. They've got that shit so optimized. Except for, like, that one thing with the Havoc engine when you break stuff. It can, depending on your CPU, it can either be perfectly fine or bring the game into, like single-digit FPS for a few seconds. Well, hold on. Ruby, you can get it running well on a 1650, but that's with, like, all the patches that disable, like, 90% of what makes God of War 3 a good-looking game. So at that point, I don't know if it's even worth it. I'm talking, like, getting it running and looking like it's running on original hardware, just upscaled. For that, you have to have, like, the juicer build now. But it works.
Fierce resistance by Belkin forces.
Just bought Bloodborne Game of the Year for my PS4.
Choose carefully
All right.
which one you wish to participate in.
Sony,
That is all.
now is the time to announce the Bloodborne port like next week. Sony, please. Please. No offense, but now would be the time. With CPU configs, no, you're bullshitting me. There's no fucking way in hell that you're running God of War 3 without any patches on a 1650. I don't believe you. I don't believe you. We'll see how it runs. Yeah, Bloodborne. Like, it really would be one of those things that, like, I know that everyone is always like, yeah, but you get used to the way that it, like, runs after you just play it for a little bit. And I'm like, yeah, but, like, why? I don't want to have to get used to the way it runs. I want to play the game and just, like, it's a good experience. I'm holding out. Either for an emulator that can match like the original experience quality, or for port or whatever comes first, that like I can run Bloodborne at least like a stable 30 plus. That's what I'll do. That's what I'll do. There we go. Wanted to do a backflip. Oh god. Woohoo. Give me the fuel tank. Sony announces Bloodborne PC at Tokyo Game Show. That's the current like running theory, is that that's what they've got up their sleeve at Tokyo Game Show this year. Because Sony's been talking pretty big about their Tokyo Game Show. So we'll see. I don't want to hop on the copium just to be disappointed, you know? Like, I've been there with the Bloodborne copium so many times at this point. I'm done being burned by it. I don't want to go through that again. If it happens, it'll be awesome. But I'm not expecting it, you know? I'm not putting my faith in Sony on Bloodborne PC again. I won't do it. I refuse to do it again. Run with a 1660. It very much with RPCS 3 depends on what game you're playing. Like more than anything. I would say on that card, you could 100% play like Demon Souls. Without a doubt. It might, depending on your CPU, like I said, there's like a weird physics engine thing when you break objects where it may or may not tank your FPS. Some people have the issue, some people don't. It's just a weird CPU thing. So I can't say on that, but generally Demon Souls would definitely run, I would say. Follow the wiki page of each game. Look, I'm just speaking from like, I always used the RPCS 3 wiki and like my 1080 Ti build, it would just depend on what I was trying to do. Like I could run Demon Souls or like, I'm trying to think. There's not a whole lot of PS3 games that I've emulated. And right now there's way more than there used to be, like as of this last year. Trying to think of more games that ran like perfectly, but I really didn't emulate that much. I can think of more games on there that didn't, like God of War 3 or
This should make your next operation a whole lot easier. Mission success confirmed. Allied fleet, begin your advance.
old meme. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Oh, Uncharted still doesn't run on this build. Uncharted is a fucking dumpster fire on RPCS 3. The original. I haven't tried the others, but I've tried the... Well, it runs fine on this one. It runs at like 40-ish with big drops, depending on where I'm at. Runs okay on this one. On the 1080 Ti, we were looking at like 8 FPS, legitimately. Unsung War, we finished AC5. We got the last medal, so we've started on 0 S ranks now. Did you think the Assault Horizon PC version was worth it from how much you play, or for how much I played? Paid.
The mountain town of Solus Ortis is located just
in what regard?
capital,
Like, through what lens are we looking at this? Because, I mean, just from, like, the perspective I had, yeah, because I made the money back doing the video. We talking about, like, just... Like, is the game worth paying $55 for? Are we talking about, like, is it that much better than emulating the console versions? Like, what are we looking at? What's the... As a game, it was like $55. So probably not, no. Like, just, is Assault Horizon a game that I would recommend paying like full price for? No. No, probably not. Assault Horizon would be like, assuming the digital version was still being sold, I would have said that Assault Horizon would be a great game for like $20 or less. Would have been what I said if it was still being sold. But it's not. And there's, you know, as time goes on, there's just less and less keys publicly available. Yeah, that supply just dries up more and more as time goes on. And as that supply dries up, the key prices are gonna raise. So when I got to it, keys were like $55. Actually, the one that I got was a little bit cheaper. They were mostly like 58 to 60-ish. But there was like one seller who was selling it for like $54 or something, and that's the one I bought. I'm trying to think. Did you also receive the can? Did you just try to fucking D's nuts me? But yes, it came with all the DLC. I've been on the internet too long for this. No, my ass. What is the... I'm not even gonna say it. I almost said it out loud. I almost fell back into it. There's no way this is a real DLC. I'm gonna Google it. I'm not gonna say it, but I'm gonna Google it because you're full of shit. You're so full of shit. No. Absolutely not. I got nothing. Nothing. The Steam version came with all the DLC. I don't remember. I could go look right now. So full of shit. It's like there's no way that the Candace DLC is real. Hold on, I'm gonna go look on Steam. I'm gonna see. Oh, you guys, new Madden game. Oh, sorry. What was I looking up? Oh yeah, Assault Horizon. Yeah, okay. It just comes with the DLC, because otherwise there would be like a section here. If you don't know Steam's UI, console people who don't use Steam all that much, whatever. Normally there'd be a section like down here for all the DLC. I can attest to, I did have like the anime girl skins and such available when I played. So I definitely have the DLC. This version just came with all of it, I guess. Hold on, Tekken 8, boom. I was like, what's a game that I have right now where I could show? Yeah, there's like a DLC section right here where you can see your purchased DLC and stuff. Really be the type of guy to pog over fucking Madden? Look. Oh, you guys, Skull and Bones is on sale! Sorry. Fucking Madden. Actually, one of my friends, one of my buddies from college is designer on the Madden team now, so. Legitimately, like as much as I meme Madden and most EA Sports games and stuff like that, I do legitimately have a buddy who's like on the design team. So there's a part of me that's like, oh, good for him. Because let me tell you guys, the EA Sports games make fucking bank. Like if nothing else, those guys get paid well. If nothing else, those guys get the bag, all right? It's not the most glamorous game design job by any means. You know, not many people are like, oh yeah, I love working on Madden. But they get paid well for it, so good for him. We poured 10 years into our quadruple A game. Is 60% off, what's it, 6 months after launch, right? It came out in February, I think. Not the best look. It's really not the best look. I feel like Skull and Bones could have done relatively well had it been a free-to-play game. Right? I feel like it would have had more success. I don't know, the game kind of just looked like ass. Like even, I say that, but then I look at, well, yeah, I think it could have done well. I'll stand by that. Because at first I was starting to question it, but Sea of Thieves is actually a successful product now. And I played that when it came out, and fuck, that game. I played it on Game Pass. Sorry for the coughing. I have COVID. I played Sea of Thieves on launch, and yeah, that shit sucked when it came out. Sorry, Rare, but it did. That's my gun kill for the mission. No, PC release was not 2 days ago. Steam release was 2 days ago, is probably what you're seeing. It came out on PC day one. It probably was just only on the Ubisoft launcher. It's got to be an introductory sale to Steam, I imagine. Wait a second. If they're bringing their stuff back onto Steam now, is X-Defiant on Steam now? I would grab X-Defiant on Steam real quick just to have it here instead of on fucking Uplay. I haven't played X-Defiant in a while. I wonder how that game's been cooking. So the PC release was too... God, I hate all the bloatware launchers that I have. It's just the worst. Because I do have, like, all of them. Because I'm a real gamer, chat. I get around. I play all the games. So I have, like, every fucking bloatware game launcher that's out there. You know, I got Uplay. I got Battle.net. I got... whatever EA's launcher is called at this point. Like, I always think of it as Origin, but they've renamed it like 3 times, so I don't know. I have like GOG's launcher, even though I don't need it. It's just convenient. I do have GOG's launcher installed. Oh, I have Epic. Of course I have Epic. Gotta play all the Fortnite. You know me, big Fortnite fan. I say that like it's a sarcastic joke, but then I remember, like, people know that I'm an unironic, like, Call of Duty fan and do buy and play those games every year. So me joking about Madden or Fortnite being like my favorite games are, the sarcasm probably goes over like half of people's head. Oh, I have Rockstar. I do have the Rockstar launcher. Bought Red Dead 2 at launch rather than waiting for the Steam window to open up. So I have that on Rockstar. As well as, like, I think LA Noire got given to me for free on that launcher when I bought Red Dead 2. That was nice. They're just deleting the series history. I mean, it's not just Assault Horizon either, right? There is a digital version of Ace Combat 6. They made it for the 7 pre-order bonus. They just don't sell it. You only ever got that if you pre-ordered 7 on Xbox One specifically. But there is a digital release of Ace Combat 6 out there that they just refuse to sell as well. So, don't forget it. Oh, and Ace Combat 5 on PS4, correct? They don't sell that, do they? Same thing with Ace Combat 5 on PS4. Played it for 2 hours and never... San Andreas? You played San Andreas for 2 hours and dropped it? What is wrong? Are you human? What's wrong with you? San Andreas is so good. So good. That's... It's like my second favorite GTA game. You should just be able to buy them. It's just weird to me that, like, they made those, right? And they just don't sell them. Which is a little fair, but, like, just renew the licenses. We're talking about Bamco, you guys.
Operation Varsity succeeded. Ground troops are now en route to Solus Ortis. It won't be long now before Ustio is liberated.
Yeah, separate launcher sucks. I hate it so much. The plane licenses are a factor. I know that much. I forget that, but, like, I do know that. But just, like, just renew them. Just renew them. Put some advertising behind, you know, a classic port. Night Dive makes it work. If Night Dive makes it work, Bamco can make it work.
I will now brief you on the Ustio
Night Dive is like a household, well, household name within the retro gaming space at this point. Most people in my chat know who I'm talking about when I say Night Dive. I would guess That's not the case in most gaming chats, but for a chat like mine that we play so much like PS1, PS2 era stuff. Like, yeah, people here know Night Dive.
While not yet confirmed,
We all play older games.
high-tech enemy fighters. Your orders are to destroy the Belkan forces and liberate Directus. We can't afford to lose.
Wanting to push the Typhoon so hard. I might take some more Mucinex. I don't know if you can hear that, like, the mucus is coming back. It's just kind of annoying trying to talk around it. I might down some Mucinex here. Just that I don't sound like this.
Start the operation. Release 5 sectors under Belkan control.
Being on Steam, they still require... Yeah, I heard about them doing that shit.
I know you've got what it takes.
I know... What's it? I know... The Battlefield games, when they got brought to Steam, they were all doing that.
Radar lock.
They were all doing the, you know, even though you have the game on Steam, like you purchased it on Steam, you still have to launch it through Origin. Or whatever it's called now. Who the fuck knows at this point. Sounds like you need Mucinex. I might need Mucinex. Oh yeah, EDF6 recently was catching a lot of flack for that. Bro, I saw a Germa clip lately of them playing EDF6, him and just some friends. And one of them throws down like this gigantic anime girl decoy who starts like doing like war chants and stuff to encourage all the soldiers. And then all the NPC soldiers like come up and what's it? They start like cheering at it, and I'm just like, bro, what? What is this? Like, I need to play this game. What the fuck is happening? Delayed mucus attack. I'm feeling it. Like, it's not like bad. It's just when I'm sitting here talking into a microphone and there's like that little bit in the back of your throat that's just kind of chilling and stuck there. And no matter how many times you try to like just fucking swallow it down to get rid of it, it comes back like immediately. Does the sinusitis make your teeth hurt? What is sinusitis? I've heard it as a symptom of COVID, but what is it? Because I don't know that I've necessarily had it. EDF has been collabing with VTuber. Oh, is that? It's not just anime girls, it's VTuber. This is better. This is so much better. This gets better and better. EDF is on the, what's it? Is on the, like, review series list, specifically because people requested it. It's one of the now many games that only ever got on the list just because people were asking for it, not even because I put it on there. EDF is one of those. False in EDF when? We can try to make it happen. I'll see what I can do. I'll be like, look, you guys don't even have to pay her, okay? I'll figure this out for you, all right? You don't even have to pay. We'll get it figured out. False played EDF 5 like a good bit ago on her channel with Kaz. I'll see if I can talk her into doing it for free. I'll see if I can convince them. I'm gonna have to turn off the camera and get some Mucinex. I still legit, I didn't look after the other day either. I still don't know how YouTube will feel about me taking medicine on camera. I know Twitch wouldn't like it, so I'm playing it safe because I don't know YouTube's like thing with it. But I know that Twitch is like, it's fine to take medicine on stream, just don't do it on camera, please. So I'm just going off of that assumption for YouTube and hoping for the best. Although Twitch guidelines also say that you're not allowed to drink alcohol on stream, and like, I've never seen a single person follow that or have that enforced, so who the fuck knows with Twitch at this point.
Radar lock. Special weapons are almost gone. This is Eagle Eye. It looks like all
I'm a new mod.
liberated. The city is fallen to the Allied forces. Any soldiers left, open up an escape route.
Stress the veins on your nose and face. It can swell the nerves and make you feel headache, tooth pain. I don't think I've really had that necessarily. I mean, I've had like the mucus for sure, but I don't know if I've really had like extra pressure like on my sinuses from it or anything. Not anything that's led to like headaches or tooth pain or whatever like that. I haven't had that.
Two craft approaching at high speed.
Just one of those gotcha rules where it's only enforced when they need to, maybe. Just be a VTuber and drink alcohol, no one will know. I mean, that's the thing, you know, if you're not on camera. There was that crazy drama. False sent me this insane drama, VTuber community drama. I tell you guys, I mean, I've said it before on stream. Having a friend who's a VTuber and just like filters out all the craziest drama and sends it to you, it makes it seem like those anime girls are the most insane people on any platform. Because I only ever see like the most absolute batshit stuff from that side of the community when False sends it to me.
Airspace threat eliminated.
And like, Jesus Christ, a few months ago she sent me this thing about how this one VTuber got dropped by like her corporation because she was like, what's it? She was like doing heroin on stream and like organizing hookups with her fans. Like she would be like, hey, who wants to have sex like this week? And she would like coordinate with any fans in her relative area. And it was just like, and it was a corporate VTuber. What? What? I was like, this can't be real. And then she went independent after the company dropped her, and she was still doing it. She was just like, yeah, I don't give a shit. This is what I do. She kept doing it. And people were like, this is bad. You shouldn't do this. And she's like, why? I like it. It was so fucking crazy. I couldn't believe what I was looking at when she was sending it to me.
Belka's Ustio branch headquarters has fallen. Directus has been liberated. I just received a vintage bottle of Chateau Bouloise for the GOM team. It's a hard-to-find Cabernet. Perfect, I'd say, for celebrating an occasion such as this.
Sorry, by sheer coincidence, False sent me something that I really had to look at to understand why she was sending it to me. It looked normal until I caught like the one small detail. Local VTubers in your area? Bro, it was crazy. She legit on stream was just like, yo, who's like within 30 miles of me? I was like, what? This is insane. Like, that's what? How do you do that? How do you get away with that? Hold on. I'm downing medicine. We got that liquid Mucinex. The maximum strength one. For some reason, they only had the liquid one. But to be fair, I would have to chew the pill anyway, so it's not that much worse. It was going to taste like shit either way. To be honest, this probably tastes better than chewing the pill. Okay. Cheers. Ugh. Ugh. Yeah, that's nasty. Not as nasty as the Tylenol I chewed on stream the other day, but nasty. That doesn't taste good. I used to have the same problem when I was 12. No, you don't understand. Like, I legitimately have just the strongest gag reflex. Thanks for moaning. That wasn't moaning, that was disgust. If I make that sound at you, that's a bad thing. Just so everyone knows on the record. If you hear that sound, it's not a good thing. It's a bad thing. Oof, the energy drink with it. That's terrible. Whoa, that was a mistake.
The Allied forces' top brass
just the water. Just the water.
Line into Belka to check for nuclear arms and secure resource interests. Centered on the ruined base of Gladysant, the Hydrian line, Belka's long
Rero Ron in November. Was that long ago? Could have been.
Situated at the peak of Mount Freya,
let's see.
The ruins of Gladysant have been transformed into a modern base with anti-aircraft artillery and a powerful defense system. The Golem team's mission is to launch an aerial strike on Gladysant. Open
yes.
The door to Belka for our ground troops.
Yes. Oh man, there's even more to this that I missed out on? Oh, brother.
If you're low on fuel,
oh, brother, there's more to this story that I missed out on. Also, hello, Fluffy Metalhead. Sorry. We did finish 5. Yeah, we got the last medals done. That's why we're here. There are even reasons listed for why they got rid of her that I missed. I forgot that when she was still in the corporation, she was also sleeping with her manager. And she apparently had, taking funny pills as a dono goal for one of her streams, as in sleeping pills. She was gonna take a bunch of sleeping pills if they hit their dono goal on a stream. What the so unhinged, like unbelievably unhinged of this creator. Just the laundry list of things that she got terminated from the company for is insane. Like, because any one of those things would be enough to get terminated. But the fact that there were so many things before they finally were like, okay, we can't have this person in the company anymore. I guess this was like last November. I said it was a couple months ago, but yeah, there's my sense of time kicking in. Remember when I said the other day that, or no, was this something I said here or on False's stream? I don't know. I might have said this on False's stream recently. It might not have been here. But I said the other day, because someone joked and said, like, streamer time is different, which was supposed to be like, yeah, streamers are always late to everything. But I was like, you don't understand. Streamer time is different in, like, the opposite. Like, I think something that happened 2 days ago happened like a week ago. And it just only extends out from there. I swear, time goes at like a quarter speed for us. At least those of us who are full-time, it does. What was I about to... Oh, yeah. 0 missions. I need the S rank criteria for this one. Because this one will be timed, right? Since it's Annihilation. Oh. 20 minutes? Dude, I get 20 minutes for this one? Shit, we'll be fine. Just perception. Yeah, it's... Doing this shit full time makes your sense of time all fucky. Was that locked on? That was locked on. Beautiful. Yeah, I really thought that was a couple months ago. Remember the other day when you were streaming Cuphead? Yeah, like even, what's it? I was just trying to think of how long I had been sick for. And I was like, it started with the Resident Evil stream. So that was like a week ago or like 8 days ago, right? And then I actually looked and I was like, oh, never mind. That was Monday. So it's been like 5 days. Today is day 5. I woke up sick on Monday, which was such a cruel twist of fate to wake up with fucking COVID the day I'm launching a new series. Thank you, Universe, I guess. I don't know who to sarcastically thank for this one, but someone is owed a very sarcastic thank you. And of course it had to be COVID. So the entire like last 5 days of working on stuff, you know, for follow-up material in the series has been brutal. The man without a mask. I mean, we're beyond the point of everyone having a mask. It definitely, I think I picked it up at the casino, is what I think. Remember I had that casino outing? I probably got it there. Like, I'm just trying to, because I don't go out often. You have to remember, so it's like, what the, where did I even, how did I pick this up? It probably was the casino. I don't know if like the new strains of COVID have still got that long incubation period. I know way back they used to, like, didn't COVID have like a 1 week-ish like incubation back in like 2020? I don't remember. I never caught it then. And I don't think any of us really knew jack shit about how it actually worked either. It was a lot of just trying to figure it out on the fly. One week? Okay, 1 week. Ow, 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 ow. Maybe fly faster near that thing. Yeah, stream dropped frames. It did. I see it. But hey, at least we're not getting those like weird gray like screen flashes that we were getting on Monday when playing Resident Evil. Who was here for that? That shit was wild. Literally just 3 days. Oh, okay. Did it vary? I mean, I guess, you know, there's like different strains of everything constantly. Right. I remember hearing 1 week, like way back. So assuming that holds at all, which who knows, it would be about right if I were to have picked it up at the casino. It was fun? No, it wasn't. There wasn't anything fun about it. 20 minutes for an S rank on this mission is crazy. Like that, I feel like they're basically just handing it to you unless you're like sitting here with your thumb up your ass. I'm like 5 minutes in and almost halfway done. And I'm using a plane that is not ideal. We finished 5. Now 0. The gray screen things were not fun. And it's so weird that like we had that bug for that stream and then it was just done. I didn't change anything. I was kind of just like, we'll see if it happens again, and it never did. It was just a weird bug that day. It probably was on YouTube's end. That was like the one thing that I thought. I was like, I've never seen this before. Like it has to just be a YouTube side thing, right? And it probably was. You don't have air to ground specials? Yeah. Like 20 minutes is a pretty insane time limit for this mission, to be honest. You just don't need anywhere near that time for this mission. I mean, I guess the mission gives you 30 minutes, which is kind of equally crazy. That's basically like having no time. Okay, now I feel dumb. There. It's probably not even worth taking out the pillboxes. I mean, they do give 300. 300 points isn't anything to scoff at here. Oh, but those all gave like 200, 250 apiece. So maybe, yeah, maybe just don't even mess with the pillboxes. It's not worth the time. There's another couple. It's definitely worth going after the planes, right? They just give you so many, such a higher amount of points. Oh, are these choppers? Yeah. I really don't even need to worry about it, to be honest. We're almost at 11K. We've got like another 12 minutes on the timer still. Granted, I'm gonna need a resupply, but like we're not far from the resupply line. I really don't have to worry about like doing it quickly. Oops. The Rampart's worth 800. Seeing you still alive after 4 AA gun hits is confusing me. Yeah, the normal mode S ranks are kind of nice. Can't lie. They're super chill. You know, we just kind of fly and it just works. Like a Bethesda game. Speaking of Bethesda game, did anyone see they just like randomly at Gamescom were like, hey, we put like a rover in Starfield. The update comes out today. They legit dropped a rover update. A shadow dropped, sorry. A rover update for what's it? For Starfield to make like planet exploration better. Apparently it's perfectly fine. Like it's Starfield, but now there's a rover. Which is better than Starfield before, surely. But I'm also one of like 26 people who actually didn't think Starfield was that bad. So, I don't know. I thought it was fine. I thought the exploration sucked, but like the questing and like the RPG systems were pretty good in Starfield. I actually had a good time. Nelson and Baki, thank you for the subs. Appreciate it. What even is a rampart? It's a part of a castle. It's like a tower. Kind of. I don't really know how to describe it. It's that. Despite being called a fighter, it's more of a multi-role. It is definitely a multi-role. I would agree. Is it actually labeled as a fighter here? Very much feels like a multi-role. My respiratory system goes kaput and I have to depend on a wet cloth, random Malaysian remedies, and a prayer to God so I don't get folded. What? How do the random Malaysian remedies compare to the random remedies generally? You have me curious now. This game reminds me of another. It's called Project Wingman. Have you heard of it? Nope. Never. Never in my life, no. No, I have not. AC7 also classes it as a multi-role. It definitely feels more like a multi-role to me. Doesn't feel like it's fully in the fighter category. Say the line, Bart. You guys think that you have to keep the Project Wingman meme alive, but like, I released the Ace Combat algorithm monster a few weeks ago to buy myself some time on the, was it the Survive review? I think it was the Survive review. And yeah, that video is just kind of slowly, steadily sitting in algorithm, picking up legacy views as it goes. And I've gotten so many Project Wingman comments on it. Like more than even on the usual Ace Combat video, because now, you know, it's every Ace Combat game reviewed and people are like, oh man, you should have done Project Wingman like at the end of this. Motherfucker. Like, I swear. We just put sugar in everything? Why don't we do that here? I can get it. A gun kill. Boom.
Nice kill.
Oh, is it classed as multi-role here? Most planes in 7 are multi-roles. I kind of noticed that. Meanwhile, Skycrawlers. A lot of people have brought up Skycrawlers as well. Not anywhere near as many, but a lot of people. It's on my list, I think. Plus, what's it? Next time that I do, like, polling for a future review series, those, like, not just the other flight games that I've slowly put on the list, but also the other mech games will be on there. So like Wingman, Skycrawlers, Hawks, but also like Front Mission, Demon X Machina. Oh, Zone of Enders, of course. That's one that I've been getting asked about a lot with the Metal Gear series. People are like, did you know that Kojima made a mech game? Yes. Yes, I did. He kind of puts Easter eggs in every single game about it.
Gladyson's attack powers have been neutralized. All planes return to base.
Finally. I somewhat fear that all the miscellaneous plane games under an AC-like category, kind of, like, not necessarily, but yeah, sort of. I don't want to call things too early, right? But like, I think that the Resident Evil series might make survival horror something that's kind of hard to escape from with future review series on the channel. Because the Resident Evil video had a slow start because, like, you know, new series and everything. It's always slow when you start a new series. I have it pulled up right now. It's just had a steady run, like, for the whole 5 days it's been up. It's not really slowing down in views. It's kind of just gotten the same amount of views, like, every single day, which, you know, slower start, but it stays steady is good. Like, a video that doesn't die, great. I like those. It's also gotten a lot of new subs. And it's almost here, actually. Let me pull up the of 10 thing, because at this point in the video's life, I can't see it on desktop, but I can on my phone. If you don't know the of 10 thing, when I get into analytics talk, YouTube ranks your last 10 uploads against each other in terms of, like, how well they performed relative to how long they've been up. So, like, right now with the Resident Evil video, it's ranking it among my last 10 videos relative to their first 5 days of performance, right? At first, the Resident Evil video was a 9 of 10, like the morning of, meaning out of the last 10 videos, it was number 9. Only one video did worse than it on, like, opening morning. Bad start, right? But again, new series, you expect it to be slow, all that. Right now, it's made its way up to 4 of 10. And it looks like, give it another day, it's going to be at 3 of 10. Give it another 4 days, I'll say. It's probably going to pass the Metal Gear Survive video. Like, it's just slow cooking, but, like, it's cooking. And a lot of new subs are coming in. And this is the first video. Beta team's job will be to eliminate air resistance and destroying enemy ground ordnance. I think that much like Capcom, you're suddenly finding out that RE fans like RE games, and there's a lot of us. You mean there's fans of a game series that actually like the games? I say sarcastically while playing Ace Combat of all things. Which, say what you will about the Ace Combat community, and I certainly have. But they do enjoy their games. They do. There's a small, like, subset of the community that doesn't like anything that's not, like, the PS2 trilogy. But for the most part, the Ace Combat community is pretty chill and just enjoys the games, like, legitimately enjoys them. So. But yeah, RE fans, well, the RE fan base also very diverse in opinion because of all the different formats the series has tackled over the years and all the different genres that the series has tackled over the years, right? Like, it's gone from survival horror with fixed camera to over-the-shoulder third-person shooter action horror to, like, first-person camera survival horror, like first-person shooter survival horror to third-person over-the-shoulder survival horror. So there's so many different formats of Resident Evil at this point because they've just changed it up so much over the years that it's made it's divided the fan base in an interesting way where everyone likes Resident Evil, but everyone has different opinions about, like, what the best kind of Resident Evil game is. And even just on the RE1 video, I've gotten such a mix of opinions on things like tank controls, fixed camera angles. Fuck, people have been talking about third person over the shoulder. It wasn't even relevant to that video, but people were talking about it. It's the Resident Evil community is a very interesting one in that sense, where, like, in my opinion, Resident Evil has tackled so many different formulas, but also just made some absolute bangers in like every single format. So you have so many great games that are pulling people in so many different directions in terms of like what's their favorite and what they want from the series going forward. I'm pretty lax about it, where I'm like, man, I don't really care what they do next as long as it's good. Like if they do another action-heavy shooter game, sure, I like those. If they do another like much slower survival horror game, love those. If they go back to fixed camera, I would freak out, like in a good way. I would be very, very happy, mostly because I just wouldn't expect it. Like I don't think they're ever gonna go back to that. But if they did, I would be very happy. 0, not 5. Yeah, we swapped because we finished up 5's 100%. So we just jumped right into 0. It'd be funny if you started the DMC series right after 4. I'd be lying to you if I said I didn't think about it. I had that thought where I was like, how perfect would that be? Like that would be such a prime moment to shift into also doing a DMC series. I'd be lying if I said I didn't think about it. I think there's a consensus that Gun Survivor is bad. I do think there is a consensus for that. I don't really know why, but I've heard that it is. And I may or may not now own a copy of Gun Survivor. So we'll see how that goes. Or just Survivor. The version that I have is just Resident Evil Survivor, but Japanese version is called Gun Survivor. We'll see. Man, this campaign is fucking short. We're already here? How'd you cover Frontline 59? It's a DLC, right? Oh, is that the PS5 only DLC, actually? I've heard that there's a PS5 only DLC. Baldwin, thank you for the sub. And Shadow, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. PS5 exclusive? Depends where we're at with the channel. PS only VR DLC? Really depends where the channel's at when I get to that then. Because I don't have a PS5 and I don't really plan on getting one unless it's like expressly for business purposes for the channel and stuff. So it just depends on where the channel's at. It's like, can I justify getting a PS5 for that? Do I already have a PS5? If it is a VR thing, can I justify buying a PSVR just for that? There's a lot of layers to it. So genuinely, I don't know. Where you claim to play RE4, but you just start DMC1. Or like Haunting Ground or something like that. If I want to go like more obscure. If you don't know, Hunting Ground also is born from an RE4 prototype that ended up not becoming RE4. Don't need VR for it. Okay, then it's just like, do I have a PS5 at that point? Slash, if I don't, can I justify it? The frames, did we drop frames again? That's just an internet connection thing. It just happens. At least it's not VR. The VR would really add a hurdle to it. If it's just the PS5, I mean, that's still a big hurdle, potentially. But less than needing the PS5 and the VR extension. It's an extension, by the way. Just had to get that off my chest. Sorry. Doing your favorite mission? Yeah, this one. The one where I always fly into the laser at some point, inevitably. I always lose my cool, lose my patience just a little bit, and fly straight into it. You want to spend 400 just to play it? Yeah, that's what I'm saying with, like, it really depends where the channel's at. And I mean, more than anything, because to be real with how obscure stuff like Ace Combat and Project Wingman are for like videos, it would probably much more come down to, do I already have a PS5 that I bought for something else? Because I don't know if I would ever be able to justify buying a PS5 just for a Project Wingman video. Oh god, come on. Come on. It's just one of those, like, the math does not math on that one, you know? This coming from the guy who genuinely, it was never very far into consideration, but who legitimately was side-eyeing how much it would cost to buy and ship a Metal Gear Solid 3 pachinko from Japan, just in case it ever made sense to do so. I mean, as you can tell now, it never did, but I genuinely looked. They're cheaper than you would think. I expected them to be more expensive than they are, for sure. But the shipping did not help.
Comm team, evacuate to the south immediately.
Uh-oh. Oh. 3-mission VR campaign? That's just a no. Or I guess that's in the same category as like Project Wingman stuff. But as of right now, it's just a no. An assault? I don't think so. Probably not, would be my answer, but maybe. No. Oh, don't blast that. Whatever that. Ooh.
We lost several of our members. Mercenaries like us are disposable to the guys in charge. But in the end, we survived.
And he's been doing that for a while, the Ace Combat thing. Sorry, I'm making weird faces. ADHD kicked in. I'm making weird faces out of confusion at like reading reading comments. Because I had a YouTube tab open and I have notifications on for them, I've mentioned before, so I clicked the little bell to see like recent ones, and one of them confused the shit out of me. Just like no punctuation in a long comment, so I was trying to even make sense of it. Please use punctuation, chat. Not just for me, for anyone. Anywhere you go on the internet, please. For everyone's sake, use punctuation. I beg you. I just 100%ed AC6.
The
AC6.
long-range offensive weapon.
Armored Core 6 or Ace Combat 6?
We believe it to be a Belkin anti-aircraft defense.
Which one are we talking here?
Developed as a missile
The curse of having extensively covered 2 AC franchises.
guarded by a jamming facility and multiple
Jacob, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Armored Core. Badass. That game is so fun, dude. Armored Core 6. I'm excited for the next Armored Core stream, too. Next Armored Core stream, we're starting Gen 4. Like, flat out, the whole gen. We're starting with Armored Core 4 at the very start of next stream. I got Last Raven done. So the next Armored Core stream is the start of Gen 4 100%. If you ever cover Assassin's Creed, I almost hope for my sanity that I never do. Like, kind of joking, but also, oh my god. Can you imagine, chat? Can you imagine just going on an Assassin's Creed binge for like months on end? I don't know if I have the mental fortitude to play through the entire Assassin's Creed franchise in like a short amount of time and like turn it into my life like that. Ooh, it's a spooky thought. I'll have to replay them at some point. The Assassin's Creed games are great in like a, you know, you play one every once in a while sort of way. They're all kind of boring. I mean, especially for streaming them, 100%ing them would be brutal. They all have like a fun factor to them. They're all kind of good junk food games, is how I like to look at them, for sure. I'm trying to think. I played up through Unity. Unity was when I stopped playing Assassin's Creed.
The tanker has been destroyed. Approaching enemy territory. You're in dangerous airspace. All planes, break.
Back to back. Yeah, if you play them like a lot in a short span of time, you will get bored with Assassin's Creed. But you play them here and there, and you treat them as just like a fun little distraction kind of game, and they're great. Like once in a while, I like playing some Assassin's Creed. Hello? Was that not the jammer? Am I dumb? Ooh, ow. Never mind, let's keep going that way.
We should be able to take out that sword if the comm team flies with us.
Eesh.
Electrical charges surpass maximum value. Target confirmed. Laser emission distance has been...
Ignore the laser being visible through my model. Don't look at that. The big thing is the jammer. Uh-oh. Don't do it. Thank you. Speaking of great junk food games, I caved and I picked up that Borderlands collection I was talking about a couple days ago. So I was saying Borderlands 3 went like 90% off for a day after they announced Borderlands 4. And as a result of Borderlands 3 being on such a deep sale, the bundle of 3 and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands together was like 15 bucks. And my copy of Borderlands 3 that I owned was on Epic. I already had it and played it, but it was on Epic, so I could pay 15 bucks to get Tiny Tina's, and then like as a bonus, I have Borderlands 3 on Steam and I never need to use Epic to play it again. I caved and I did that. And I have, in my spare time, played like roughly an hour, I think, of Tiny Tina's Wonderland. And it's fun so far. But I'm also just a Borderlands fan of like 15 years, so not 15, like 12 years. I played Borderlands 2 when it came out. That was my introduction. I did not play 1 back when it was new. I played 2 when it was new, and then went back and played 1 afterwards. I rage quit during the last bit? No! Not the Rex fight rage quit. The box is so janky. It's a janky fight, in all fairness. Metal Gear Rex is not a boss that aged super well. But like, you can get through the Rex fight. You can't quit at the Rex fight. Just a giant sword that shoots from the hilt. It's so wild. Like, design-wise. Which Balteus is harder? Oh, dude, the snail one. The snail one is so much harder. Ignored the emulation bug. Don't look at it. There's Rex cheese? Why didn't I know this? That'll kill it. That'll do it. But no, Snail Teus is significantly harder. I think Snail Teus is way more fun though. Personally, I enjoy that fight more. But yeah, he's a lot harder. The plasma spam is brutal. Yeah, it hurts. It'll do it. Super fun, though. You have to restart during the first phase and do all the cutscenes again? Yeah. Game design, right? Oh, dude, also with, like... Man, we wrapped up multiple super long 100% this week. I'm just now realizing, like, it's sinking in that in the span of a week, I finished the last Raven 100%, the AC5 100%, and the Ghost Babel 100%. So, like, you know, now we're doing the 0 S ranks, we're starting up Armored Core 4 next Armored Core stream, and we're starting up Metal Gear Solid 2 next Metal Gear stream. All sorts of new stuff. And I just started the Resident Evil series on top of all that. So all sorts of new stuff. New stuff out the ass right now. Sounds like Squidward. Now I'm never gonna unhear that. You have too many stream series going. That's why we've been hammering the Ace Combat and Armored Core so hard. Some people have been like, why? Why is there so much Ace Combat and Armored Core compared to the other stuff? And I'm like, you don't understand. There's still so much to go of both that I'm really just trying to, like, you know, not drop everything else in favor of them, but I'm really trying to just get as much done as I can in a short amount of time on these two. Oh God. I do have a random bonus stream happening this week. Like this week as in starting tomorrow, Sunday. My brain works on Sunday as the start of a week since I work 7 days. This week as in Sunday. I know it's Saturday today, but this coming week. What am I doing tomorrow again? What are we doing tomorrow? It's scheduled. Did anyone see it? What am I? What are we doing tomorrow? Is it Armored Core? No, it's Metal Gear. We're doing Metal Gear tomorrow. We're starting MGS2 tomorrow, aren't we? MGS2, badass. I love MGS2, man. I'm so excited to replay it.
We can even see it from here. Good job.
The 5 and 0 streams are almost done. The rest of the series should be fairly fast. I don't know. I don't know how extensive things are from this point on, is kind of the thing. I know 7 will probably be pretty long because of its medals and stuff. But 7's at the very tail end, so like I'm not too worried about 7, right? At that point, it's like how Armored Core 6 is gonna be a pretty long one, but it's like, it's the last game, it's one of the best games, so it being long isn't really a problem, right? I feel the exact same way with AC7, where it's like, that's almost my favorite Ace Combat. Second place. It's my second favorite. It's the last in release order, so like, at that point, we're in the home stretch. We're just enjoying one of the best games right at the end. I'm not worried about 7 taking a long time. Plus, I think some of the challenges in 7 actually sound really fun, weirdly. Like, the machine gun only run is going to be hell. But it's going to be so cool to have said that I did it and to have the medal. Oh, does AC6 also have a gun-only run? No damage run? Only attackers, only multi-rolls, only fighters? Ooh. 6 has a pretty short campaign, though. So, like, the fighters, multi-rolls, attackers, I don't think that'll be too bad. That campaign's pretty short. We are going to do Metal Gear Rising, yeah. Both 6 and 7, okay.
Commonly known as the Round Table, has long been a symbol of Belka's political, military, and industrial might. However, at noon today, along with its lightning-quick commencement of Operation Battle Axe,
oh yeah, and Elden Ring DLC I'm getting relatively close to the end of, at least. Once that's wrapped up, that'll free up some room to just bang everything else out.
Finally end the Belkan War once and for all. I wish you luck.
Seven gives you a dedicated gun-only plane, MiG-21 with gun pods. Man, that's gonna be some fun shit. That's gonna be fun. If you can just rebind missiles to another button so you don't fire by accident. I could probably just unbind the missile button for that run. Or no, don't the gun pods overwrite the missile input, right? For 7 at least. On 6, I have no idea. 6 it was only ever a console game from the early 2000s. Or sorry, mid 2000s. I don't know if I'll be able to unbind them there. That one will have to just be don't press the fucking button.
Incoming message from Allied Forces HQ.
Yeah, because it's special.
Air forces are already lost. Damn it, there's too many of them.
Can you use special weapons on the...
Time to dive into the fireworks.
on the 6 run? Nice maneuver. The song, it's a good one. I think this one made my like list in the 0 video when I was picking out like my favorite songs for the music section. I think this one made it. I think this one was in the video specifically. This can be my gun kill. My one for the mission. He slowed down a lot. What the fuck? There you are. Beautiful. The one time Pixie shoots someone. Larry. Oops. That's not good. That was a very poor attempt to catch myself on the ope. I tried. Didn't work. We might be back. Do you see the cutscene, Mickle? That shit was so gas. You know me. This is slightly uncommon lore nowadays in terms of the channel stuff. But Edward Richtofen is like my favorite fictional character, period, ever. So, dude, that cutscene, that was good shit. And they got Nolan North back for it, too, and just... Oh, my God. If you want me in on a new COD game, get Nolan North back as Edward Richtofen. I mean, I was already in, but now, like, I actually pre-ordered it yesterday. My pre-order is officially in for Black Ops 6. I already paid $70. I am in. Officially. And the beta's next week, so. On the Impossible Easter egg, I saw that, yeah. I saw that they found some potential leads for it. I like that the zombies community generally has a consensus right now of we are so back. Because when was the last time you saw the zombies community happy about fucking anything? Seeing a consensus of we're so back is so nice. Not everyone is on the same page with it, but most people right now are like, oh yeah, I'm ready for this one. This looks good. Even though the entire community fell apart like 2 weeks ago, like all the creators came out to be pieces of shit. Even with that, everyone is like, bro, we're so back. All we need is like pizza and Milo and we're good. We can make it happen. The community, or the creators are not back. Yeah, that's... All the YouTubers just came out to be massive pieces of shit. Lex is not a pedo, but he's a dickhead. Yeah, that's the TLDR of that. It's like, Lex didn't do anything, like, horrible, but he's just kind of a bad person. That's the TLDR on that. It's like, yeah, he's not, like, canceled, but, like... I don't like him anymore. I already didn't like him, to be fair. I like him less now. The Noah stuff is crazy. Not as bad as Noah. Yeah, that... Just what was that, dude? It was so out of left field. Can you buy the next plane yet? Probably. I haven't checked in a bit. I might be able to. Granted, the F-35 is getting work done. Like, we don't need it, but for the sake of variety, I wouldn't complain. Better be some bangers. If Kevin Sherwood is back, which with how much they've been bringing all the old people back, I think it's fair to not to assume, but like it's a strong possibility that he'll be back. I think we got some bangers. Not to be a PDF file. Well, the Noah thing, Noah J isn't a PDF file. It's just, it came out like why his marriage ended a couple years ago. And it's because Noah was fooling around, if you will. And, you know, it's not like something you lose your career over, but it is like, ooh, I don't really like you anymore. Like, that's not, ooh. Oh, I'm stupid and let myself get hit by that. Just a little tomfoolery. Yeah, it's like, it's not something you get canceled over, but it's just like, I don't like knowing that you did that. You know, I just personally, yeesh. That's kind of yucky. You fucked around and found out. Yeah, you could say that. I'll see myself out. Eesh, he did though. He really did. I don't remember which one of them filed for divorce though. I can't remember that part of the story. I almost feel like he might have been the one to file it. I don't remember. Actually. Dude had a catch of a wife and threw it for what? It's midlife crisis of a DJ career. It wasn't related to his DJ career, in all fairness. It was related to 100 Thieves, which he's very, high up in. What did he do? He just cheated on his wife. It came out that that's why they got divorced like a year after they got married. Was just that he was cheating on her. With another big streamer, Foosley. If anyone knows that name. Yeah, his wife always seemed great though. Like, really, whenever she would pop up in like a video or something, she always seemed great. So, I don't like the knowledge that that's why they got divorced. No, not the crazy guy. I think she's in with like the what's the OTV group. I struggled to remember the name. The offline TV crowd. I think she's in with them. Not like actually a part of it, but I think she's like in that circle of streamers. Is Chole gonna die on normal mode? To be fair, one of those missiles I could have dodged. I I don't know why I didn't. It was one of those that I got hit and then I was like, why didn't I pull away from that? What was like, there was so much time. I knew it was coming and I just ate it for no reason. I don't know why I did that. What's SP on that? On which screen?
Forces are beginning to take flight.
Oh, the mission screen. It's what's it?
It's crucial to the enemy's industrial
It's the gauntlet. It's the hidden gauntlet mission.
The Allied forces have decided that all Belkin war production must be stopped to expedite the end of the war, and has requested our participation in this operation. The operation will primarily
You did a lot of fucking around.
by the Allied
I
forces.
thought it was just with her. It might have been a lot of fucking around. I don't know. Maybe I'm out of the loop on this.
Near total air supremacy over the target area.
I think it was just
Don't
with
let your
one
guard
person,
down.
but
There may
still.
be sporadic resistance.
And like, she knew his wife and. Ugh. Oh, sorry. I forgot to go look if I could buy a new plane. Call yourself a mercenary runner? Hey. I got the S rank. That's all we needed. That's all we needed. Typhoon. Not the Typhoon. It's not going to be the Typhoon. The Typhoon is still a bit down on the list. I do like the Typhoon. Yeah, we can buy a new plane. That's a lot of credits. It's the E-18G, chat. Everyone's favorite. Everyone's favorite E-18G. Let me save with that purchase. And with just all the ranks that I've done, I haven't saved at all. Growler gang rise up. This should be fine. In the new plane, right? Oh yeah. That mercenary one was kind of nice. That one's pretty good too. Standard it is. Honestly, this should be fine. Because you just swap out the special weapon and then, like, boom. Just a normal plane now. It's not even a jammer plane anymore. You realize easy mode doesn't make planes cheap? What? The campaign file is on... What's it? Is on Ace. What's it called? We're on normal because we need the normal mode S ranks for a medal. You don't really need the special weapon. Thank you. I've been saying that shit. I mean, the specials always make things easier if you just apply them in the right spot. But it's so easy to play these games without like really ever touching your specials. Only have like 70. We only need like 70, okay? That's what you need to realize. We don't need more than 70. I'm not gonna hit this. I hit that.
This is PJ. Something strange is going on.
I hit that.
The number of mining areas just suddenly increased.
Attention Allied fighters. Our tank unit's advancing to Sector 2. Some Falcon planes are giving us trouble. Take down those planes for us.
A tomahawk just hit the city. Are those guys serious?
Yes. So serious they threw a tomahawk, obviously, which is definitely what he's talking about. Like the little handheld throwing weapon. I know that's exactly what he's talking about, and no one in chat is gonna tell me otherwise. Because we all know that that's what he's talking about. They threw a single tomahawk at the city. That's how serious they are. Hello, Lock On. You finally wake up? Are we working here? What? There we go. What is that? Way out there. Added the actual Super Hornet as a separate plane. When did they stop doing that? What game was it that they stopped that? Is Zero the first that they just threw them together? Or no? Isn't there a Super Hornet in Zero? Am I misremembering? I could look in the garage. You know what? You can be the gun kill for this mission. I haven't grabbed it yet. Those aren't gonna hit anything. There we go. Another one. Come on. I'll do it upside down if I have to. No, I won't. He's going too fast now. Oh, shit. Yeah, okay. There's a classic, why did I not dodge that missile moment. Two machine gun kills this mission. Thank you once again, Lock On. Oop. Come on. There we go. I don't know if I have enough points for the rank. I haven't been looking at the score requirements. I maybe should more than I have been. Oh, mission update? All right, we're chilling. We got time. We can hit everything else. Think I could catch that? I can maybe catch that. It's pretty far up there, though. You'll actually have to S-rank the whole gauntlet? That's easy. Don't even worry about it. I might be able to catch it. Oh, I don't have to do it for the medal? can't catch it. Fuck. I tried. I made an effort. I was just a little too late. All right, come here. F-35Cs. Oosh. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let me have this. Oh, that was a little late. Sweet Jesus, there's a lot of them. Like a whole lot of them, actually. Thank God we have infinite machine gun ammo on this difficulty. Why did I shoot that? Is this the most depressing Ace Combat mission? I don't think so. I think Chopper dying is. Yeah, it's Chopper dying. I respect the effort, but they weren't able to top the sadness of Chopper's death. This is up there, though. This is up there. It's just... It's no Chopper death. I felt nothing when Chopper died. Are you even human? What do you mean you felt nothing? Imagine the city is full of choppers. No. No. It can't be. Don't even say it. Don't even say it. Even the nukes mission pales in comparison. What, to Chopper? You're probably right. I would agree with that. I think that it's different with Chopper, because, like, he was the one character in 5 that I actually really liked. And of course, he's the only one who actually died. Line her up. That's how we do it.
Ignore the civilians. Our priority is withdrawing the troops out of the area. Abandon Block
Not that guy.
company from Block C. Don't leave anything behind.
I was about to say, the end of AC6 has a couple of the most depressing as well.
Nobody knew why they were fighting anymore. All I felt at that point was sadness for the world.
I love
That's
all of them
why
in 5. I feel like I only really love Chopper. I think Edge is all right.
Pursued by
And then,
Allied forces, the Belkan forces have taken flight, abandoning Hoffman.
Graham is just
Without military
there.
production capabilities,
I'm
Belkan is
indifferent
in a bind.
towards him.
We were also able to confiscate samples of what seemed to be
I
experimental
became
weapons from the
angry.
abandoned war factories.
Oh my god, is that
Before
this
Belka had time
mission?
to use them.
Is it time to become angry? Oh wait, we don't get those. Oh no. I only got an A. Gun? Gunmetal? Hold on. Save. I got something. What about Snow? I guess he's also there. Yes. I would say indifferent towards him too. Gunmetal? Gunmetal! Beautiful. For destroying 50 enemy aircraft. Ground targets are a no. Aircraft. The funny guy always dies. It's true. Free mission. I backed out one too many times. God damn it. I didn't get enough targets. Did I have Pixie on cover during that mission? I think I did for at least most of it, and I should probably leave it like that. If only Chopper read the book about Rosgrees in the cutscene.
Calm 2 to all units. I've confirmed a burning city up ahead. That must mean the bombing started. Cover the Allied bombers. Eliminate all ground and aerial threats.
Put him on air disperse.
Let's move.
But I need the points. Doesn't he get you the points, actually? I can't make up my mind, Pixie. I can do that. Destruction over accuracy is my thing. It's my forte. Oops, wrong button. I meant to shoot a missile there. I don't know how that happened. I pressed triangle instead. That's a first. Oh, fuck off, miss. I literally saw it hit. Yeah, I did. I did come over here and shoot these down. Those might hit. One did. There we go. Also 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Definitely 0. Definitely 0 at the top. But all of them a little bit. Or at least most of them a little bit. Joint Assault's flight model is a war crime. So don't leave that one out. Oosh. The real war crime simulator. Look, all I'm saying, I don't know how they got away with that flight model. I don't know who thought that was an improvement over X. I don't know why they changed it in the first place. It was fine. Like, X just had the 4 model, but it was a little different. It wasn't quite as good as 4, but like, it was super close. It worked. I don't know who changed it to that, or why they changed it to that. That was never gonna hit. Oh, what? You son of a bitch. Infinite machine gun, bitch. I'm just holding this button down. Because I can. There. Assuming Strange Reel has the same laws that we do is a crime. That hit? Okay. Shit. Essentially, Gran Turismo license tests with mechs. It's just... I don't know why that game. I have all the gold medals, but why, dude? Seriously. I got you this time, bitch. Has a part that just auto-fires the gun when in range. I'm sorry, it has what? I don't know that I found that part on the tree. Maybe I did, and I just blocked it out of my memory, but what? Let's see. Maybe. Wait. They turned towards me. I had a lot of points last time. Like, over 22K. So... It was made to appeal to the competitive players. That's what people say, but I just don't know. I genuinely feel like it was just a, we need revenue to keep the studio open while we work on Last Raven kind of game. Because, like, the competitive community for AC, if you think it's small and niche now, imagine that when the games were selling, like, 200,000 a piece compared to, like, the 3 million that AC6 sold, right? Like, it's a small community right now, and that's with, like, fuck, 15 times the sales volume of what the games used to get. I can't even see them doing a game today that would be made just for the competitive side, like the PvP side. Like, that wouldn't even make sense with today's player base. This is a time limit one? Is it? Well, that would make sense. It would also mean I'm probably gonna get an A again. $10 for S rank? Oh fuck. We've got 1minute and 28 seconds. Oh.
Down all Belkin fighters. Ignore the civilians. Our priority is with
But that didn't sell well. 5 sold amazingly.
join up with this company for Block C. Don't believe anything.
Verdict Day didn't.
Allied forces. Mission objective.
Verdict Day definitely did not.
Return to base. Damn them all.
Nobody knew why they were fighting anymore. All I felt at that point was sadness.
That's why you bring bombs? I mean, we still cleared it
That's why I-
with hitting all the optionals and stuff too.
Pursued.
Who needs bombs? Who needs them? Journalists and whatnot. I'm not saying it didn't exist, but I'm saying for them to make a game to appeal to that very niche part of the community, like that very small amount of players, wouldn't make sense. I don't even know how they would get approval for that. Because keep in mind, they weren't a big enough studio to self-publish at that time. They would have had to get approval from their publishers. That's a random mission to have a, what's it? A time limit instead of a score goal. Score mark to hit.
There are still pockets
That's
of
the best I can
resistance
think
holed
of
up in the
for
industrial
saying
city
it.
of Sudentor. Although fleeing, the Belkin army continues to fight back.
Maybe the publisher thought it would be a good idea.
Final line of defense.
I feel like it was just something they threw out to get some money in for the year.
This mission, we would like
Keep
you to assist
themselves
the
from
Allied
getting
ground
shut
troops by
down.
clearing the skies of enemy fighters.
While they made a much bigger game.
South Belkin munitions factory is
That's how it
located
comes
in
off
Sudentor,
to me, at
which
least.
means the remaining troops, although few in number, are well outfitted. Head to the designated operations rendezvous.
Man, I don't have time for this, do I? I only just looked over at the time and saw it. I really do not have time for another mission. I got 2 minutes. I got too many big video things happening today. I can't go over. I think you're overestimating how big the PV. That's what I'm saying. I think the size of that community just isn't there. Like to make that a viable idea. And especially like if you do look at Gen 5, like Armored Core 5 sold great. But then clearly like what, 2 years later when they did another multiplayer oriented game, the interest just wasn't there. Like people did jump in and try out 5 and then they didn't bite on a further like revision of that formula. They just were out. And Verdict Day sold poorly enough to put the series on ice for a while they just went and worked on Souls instead. I don't think the PvP community would have been big enough for them to think that with Ninebreaker. I don't know. This is absolutely going to be one of the games with the most streams. I don't know. Oh, you just said the game, not even one of. I think 5. I don't know. It probably will just because of the amount of missions. So yeah, my experiences with the PvP crowd have not been pleasant for the most part. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing Armored Core stuff, Metal Gear stuff. We're doing MGS2 tomorrow. We're starting MGS2 tomorrow, just so everyone's on the same page. It's going to be a good fucking time. We're doing Resident Evil. We're doing a lot of stuff. We game and we hang out. And hopefully, I will not be sick and sound like this in the next day or two. Hopefully. Anyway. Also, if you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like, algorithm, etc. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below, things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all back here next time. I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.